I'm Brady.
And I'm Jared.
And welcome to Trinity Kids Online.
All right, Brady, I was away on holidays recently,
Yeah?
and guess what?
What?
I learned how to solve
A?
Rubik's Cube.
You solved the Rubik's
I know.
Cube?
I can't believe that, right?
No way.
I know. So there's I'm sure you know because you're like a puzzle genius, I think. But
know.
I didn't realize that there's like a whole bunch of different
Yeah.
algorithms that you have to use. And I used to get so frustrated because I thought you could just pick it up and flick it around a few times and it would just randomly solve, but it never worked. So you like shake it and like blow on it, or I don't. It just.
Did you ever try taking the stickers off?
I don't know. Mine didn't have stickers.
Oh,
it
so
was
you
like
had to learn how to do it.
Yeah, it was
You
like a
had to.
legit cube. Yeah.
You had to learn how to do it right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you guys have worked on a puzzle before. Maybe it was a jigsaw puzzle. Maybe it was an escape room. I don't know. Those are
Maybe.
cool. Or even a Rubik's Cube. There could be some pretty tough, challenging puzzles.
That's right. So in our game today, we've got some challenges for you to complete, but here's the kicker. You're gonna have to race the clock. So a challenge is gonna come up on the screen. A timer will count down from 5 seconds. And each time you complete a challenge,
You get 1 point.
1 point. So keep track. Ready?
Let's go.
go.
Well, how many points did you guys get? There were some tough challenges, don't you think?
That's true. There were some tough challenges. And speaking of challenges, sometimes when things don't go the way we thought they would, it can be hard because life sometimes full of hard things. But when we follow Jesus, it doesn't mean we'll avoid hard things in life, but Jesus can bring meaning to our experience. And that's what hope is.
Exactly. See, hope is believing that something good can come out of something bad. So why don't we check in with Jacob and see what he has to say?
Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, or as I like to call myself, the Puzzle Master. Confused by a conundrum, call on me. Muddled by a mystery, I'm your muse. Perplexed by a perturbing problem, ponder no longer, for I, the Puzzle Master, am here to bring you hope. Hope is believing that something good can come out of something bad. And it's a good thing I'm here because, oh, what have we here? It looks like an ordinary box, but wait, what have we here? The one and only perplexing enigmatical puzzle box. For hints and questions, send an email to the following address, puzzlebox at blah 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 blah. Huh. Hints, questions. I need no hints. I have no questions because I am the Puzzle Master. This puzzle should be no match for me. Just a few flips of the knob, a few turns of this circle thing, and voila, here we go. Okay. Well, okay, let me try a few knobs. Oh, keys. Put the keys in. This is the missing ingredient. You turn the wheel, you spin the knob, hit the key a little bit, say something nice to the box. You're a really nice box, and voila! Okay. Oh. Well, you know, no matter. There's a solution to whatever am I doing right now. Okay. You turn it, and you open that, and then you do, then you do the key, rub your elbow on it, and sniff it twice. And then, this really shouldn't be this hard for the puzzle master. Oh! I don't understand. I haven't given up. I haven't given up. In today's story, we'll hear about one of Jesus' disciples who was having trouble understanding what was going on. What did he give up? Voila! Well, okay. No. No, he did not give up. He asked for help. Not that I need help or anything like that, because I am the puzzle master. No? Puzzle master! Puzzle master! I'll see you soon. Voila! Come on. Okay.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of John, chapter 20, verses 19 through 29.
On the first Easter Sunday, before anyone knew to call it Easter, Jesus' disciples gathered together behind closed doors. Thomas paced the room, Peter and John and the others sat at the table, but no one was very hungry.
I tell you, the tomb was completely empty, just like Mary told us. Not empty. The linen cloths were still there.
Thomas stopped pacing.
I don't get it. Why would someone steal his body but leave the cloths behind?
They didn't. That's the point.
You mean you believe, Mary, that she saw Jesus alive?
Why would she lie to us?
I don't know. Everything's upside down. None of us has slept. They could come for us at any minute.
Like anyone, Thomas felt it must be a closed case. There was no point in debating.
I'm with Mary.
What about you, Peter?
Well, there's Lazarus. He was dead and Jesus called him out alive. We all saw it.
Thomas started pacing again.
I can't take this. I gotta get some fresh air.
Be careful, okay?
I'm not marching into the temple court or anything. Just taking a walk.
No one spoke. They had already gone over and over again the events of the past few days and the things Mary had told them.
I believe Mary. I think he's alive. But if it's true, won't he be angry? We all just deserted him, and I
Suddenly, with no sound, no movement, a man stood among them.
Jesus!
May peace be with you.
As the disciples stared in awe and shock, Jesus raised his hands to show them his side. Marks burned bright on his skin, where the nails had been driven and where a soldier's sword had pierced him.
Jesus,
Jesus smiled at each of his friends in turn.
The Father has sent me, so now I am sending you.
When Jesus left as quickly as he had come, his friends stared at each other. Then John leapt to his feet, unable to contain his joy.
it's true. It's really true.
Thomas slipped back inside the room.
What's true?
We've seen the Lord. Jesus was right here in this room. He didn't need to open the door. He just showed up.
Whoa. Hold on. You all saw him?
Yeah, we saw him with our own eyes.
You guys, It's just wishful thinking.
You think all of us made this up?
I just can't wrap my mind around it. Not until I see the nail marks in his hands. I must put my finger where the nails were. I must put my hand in his side. Only then will I believe.
All week, Thomas refused to waver or listen to the other disciples.
Just stop! He died. It was terrible.
The following Sunday, the disciples gathered again behind locked doors. This time, though, excitement rippled through the room.
Did you hear? Jesus showed up on the road to Emmaus. Well, maybe he'll appear again this week.
You guys, enough.
But even as Thomas protested, suddenly, someone else stood in the room with them.
May peace be with you.
Jesus smiled at Thomas and held out his hands. He knew every word that Thomas had spoken to his friends.
Put your finger here. See my hands? Reach out your hand and put it into my side. Stop doubting and believe.
Thomas felt a deep peace and great joy surging through him.
My Lord and my God.
Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen me, but still have believed.
Thomas was eyewitness to the unbelievable. Jesus was alive. And Jesus didn't shame Thomas for his doubts or questions. Instead, Jesus lovingly answered Thomas and showed that no question is too big for Jesus.
Oh, hi. I wasn't gonna cheat or anything. Okay, I was. I didn't want you to know that I couldn't figure out this puzzle. Sometimes it's hard to admit when you don't know something. Thomas didn't have a problem admitting it. He didn't know how it was possible for Jesus to come back from the dead, but instead of keeping that to himself, he said it out loud. Thomas asked for proof. Then Jesus showed up and patiently gave Thomas the proof he was looking for. It's okay to have questions. I have a lot of questions. Questions about that box. How do you open? Questions about life. Like, how does glue not stick to the inside of the bottle? Questions about God. Like, if God can do anything, why doesn't God stop bad things from happening? Here's the thing. I don't know the answers to all of the questions, but I do know that God knows everything. God knows how many stars are in the sky or how many hairs are on your head. And God is bigger than all your questions. That's the one thing to remember today. Whatever happens, remember God is bigger than your questions. When you have questions or even a doubt, it doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. It just means you're human and can't see everything God does. Now, to open this box once and for all. Oh, where did I put that card? It's a little white card. I don't know if you saw it. I've got a lot of questions. Card? It was just a little white card. I don't know if you saw which way I threw it. Card. It's just a little white card, and I threw it. And I've got an arm on me, so.
And this story about Thomas in the Bible is really, really great. And I love the way that Jacob wrapped it up, that it's okay to have questions.
Exactly. See, we want you to remember that God is bigger than your questions, which doesn't mean don't ask them. It just means God wants you to ask and explore those questions.
That's right. Questions are how we learn, how we grow, and how we come to understand the world around us and the amazing God who created it, the God who made you and loves you and wants the very best for you.
So what questions do you have about God? Maybe write them down in a list, or you can just ask them as they come to your brain, just like, you know?
That's right. There you go. And just remember, God's not far away. He's here with you right now. So talk to God or talk to an adult about the questions that you have.
And you know what? We love questions too. So if you're meeting us in person on weekends, we have small group leaders who would love to talk to you about all those questions you've been saving up.
That's right. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you
Later.
next time.
Peace.